come forth into the light of things and let nature be your teacher. William Wordsworth, I think it was, that said that. And the reason I'm quoting that is because of this little plant right here. This is called a weed. It's also called lambsquarters or pig's foot or all kinds of different names. There's several different types of lambsquarters, but they're all very, very good. And this one I like in particular because of the purpling leaves and flowers at the top. Now, lambsquarter is grown almost every continent around the world, and it's one of the oldest plants that there is, and no one really knows where it started being used for culinary purposes. They think that it originated in Asia in the 16th century, but in the 16th century the Blackfoot were already using it, so kind of brings that into question, doesn't it? It's a very prolific plant. It puts out, they say that it can put out 7,500 seeds off one plant, and that would be one plant. This right here is one plant. I've got quite a few, so there's no telling how many thousands of seeds that I could get. So since it puts off so many seeds, now it isn't annual, so it's not like it's going to come back year after year all on its own. It does have to have the seeds, but it puts forth so many seeds that it will come back year after year all on its own. It is, they say that it will take over a flower bed very, very quickly, so you have to really stay up on it. This is something that I will be cutting down as soon as it goes to flower and make seeds. I won't let it go to a seed. Something about this that really interesting to me was that it's also similar to comfrey in the fact that it is a great fertilizer. So this is really good for your plant. If you grew it for nothing else than a chop and drop, it would be an awesome thing. But it does taste very good. It's kind of sweet. I guess it's type of a spinach taste, except it's a little sweeter than that. Now, and it is just like spinach in the sense that it has the oxalic acid, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but it has the same acid in it that spinach does, so they tell you not to gorge yourself on it. But you can eat a whole salad of spinach and be just fine. So a whole cup of this in a salad would have 80 milligrams of vitamin C. It would have 309 milligrams of calcium, and that's quite a bit. It also is very high in vitamin A. It has thiamine, iron, niacin, riboflavins. I mean, this plant is actually a powerhouse, and it's considered a weed. So once again, we take a lesson from nature. Nature knows what it's talking about, and we should listen. So lambsquarter, it's a very beautiful plant. It's a delicious plant. It's completely edible, although I will say that the stems can be pithy if they're the older stems. You can eat it raw, you can fry it, steam it, put it in stir-fry soups. You plant lambsquarters and you will always have food. It's not a perennial, it is an annual, but it has so many seeds that it will come back year after year. In fact, they say that it can take over. If you live in an HOA where they won't let you grow food, especially in the front yard, you could grow this and nobody would know that it's food. There are several plants that are like that, but this is definitely one of them. It can be part of your landscape. So I hope that you grow lambsquarters. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope I gave you just a little bit of information on lambsquarter that you didn't know already. And if you're not already growing this in your garden, I suggest you do. Go online, search out lambsquarters, find out where you can get some seeds. I got my seeds from the Homestead in Waco. I got 2 different packages, and this is the one that was the most prolific. I mean, this was strong. This came in very well. The other one didn't do so good. So this is the one that's good for my area. I will probably go back to the Homestead and get a couple more packages and try the other again, because you never know why something doesn't make. If you've never been to the Homestead in Waco, that's a good place to go visit, especially during Thanksgiving. They have this huge weekend, and they have all kinds of arts and crafts and things going on. It's really a fun place to go. They have a great restaurant, and their desserts there are to die for. They make everything from scratch by hand. Everything is organic. All the vegetables and everything, they're all grown there or locally. So it's a great place to visit, the Homestead in Waco. I'll see if I can find a link, and if so, I'll put it in the description below. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.